Okay, nice sunny beautiful day out here in Lancaster County, Pennsylvania. I'm at Binkley and Hurst Brothers Equipment, wherever the heck that sign is. I don't know, where is that sign? Ah, there it is. Binkley and Hurst Brothers Incorporated. Okay, so what I'm doing is I'm standing here. I was actually getting parts for corn planter. I got tires and some disc openers and precision meters. I'll show you them when I get home. But what I want to look at is what they've changed on this thing. And right off the bat, this is a cutter model. What is this thing? No, it's a finger pack job. Yeah, they've changed a lot of things in here. This is the 3x3 model, but I can tell you right now, there's a lot of improvements in this baler. It's the same as what my New Holland baler is in design, not the size of it. But I can see right now that this is a heavy-duty chain. These are 100s, whereas the ones on mine are 80s, and I'm pretty well worn out on mine. This has got heavier arms into it in that crankshaft, so that's a plus, big time plus. I guess when I buy a new baler, I'm gonna have to definitely, yeah, I'm gonna go for this guy. This is great. This is just absolutely great. Now this is a single drive. I think I'm gonna go over to the other side and take a look and see what it looks like. But they've changed this. I can see this is different. Yeah, even this here, this pipe where the stuffer forks are, oh, I got some kind of scissor action going on there. I don't know what that's all about, but yeah, the Lincoln Quick Lube is a little smaller in the lid, a little different than what I've got. You fill from here, of course. Oh, that's nice. I had trouble with that thing, but overflow, but you can put a grease gun on there. That's nice. Yeah, pretty much. I thought this thing was plastic to look at it from the road. If you can hear that, that's tin. The Heston, I believe the Heston is plastic. I'm almost certain it is. But let's see. Yeah, same gearbox and all. Arms are lighter in this one, obviously, because it's a smaller machine than what mine is. But yeah, I have the 3x4. This is a 3x3. Oh, they've even... No, that's just from the lawnmower. Yeah, I kind of like the new tin design. As if it even... Hold on, I gotta open this. As if it would even matter. Oh, I'm gonna hit that thing. But, yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna have to go home and look and see what the difference is here. I can't remember now. There's a lockout for that, so that it doesn't trip on you and kill you, which is a good thing. Let's see. Oh, they did. Look at that. See how they got this sensor wire? This is the wire I replaced on mine. It used to come down here and follow that hose and then up here and then come to this sensor. Look where they put it. The only difference was mine came to here and I brought it across, then up and over. And there's the holes that I hung mine in. Great. That's excellent. I'm glad I did it right. So, but yeah, cool. I'm going to climb up on the top of this thing here and check it out. The thing that I do want to look inside is the bale chamber, but of course I can't get in there. They're telling me that they've changed the bale eject, and yes, they did. Mine was a single stage job, and it would pull all the bale out, both bales, whether it's the one that's partially made or the one that's completely made. Whereas the new ones here, they got more teeth to them. You can see, you know, they're just kind of everywhere. And there's two plates on that thing. One will eject the last bale, and one will eject all of it. So I kind of like that idea too, because you got it. You're always having a short bale. It's a pain in the neck. Yeah, here's the levers for it. This is for one, and then you got, you know, the back one. Or this is the back one, this is the whole thing, and then that's the gate and everything, and here's your levers. But yeah, pretty much the design here is the same. I think there's a little more room up here. No, I guess it's about the same. Of course, this is a case, but case Case New Holland, you know, whatever they are. The brake is different. Yeah, that's pretty simple. Fairly simple thing. I'm not seeing much difference in the twine discs. They look about the same. Of course, they're greased just like mine. Much lighter duty springs here on these tensioner arms. And if you can see, the rollers, the tensioner rollers, they've got a bolt through them, and they are actually a sealed bearing, whereas mine now have the greasable axles. Because, well, I could have changed them over to this, but it would have been a couple $100 more, and it wasn't worth it to do it. So I just changed the axles. But for the most part, the frames and everything are similar. The one thing that is different, and I'm going to pop this thing apart, hopefully I don't drop the pin. Of course, I never drop it on mine, but doesn't mean I won't drop it. Oh man, this thing is tight. Well, maybe I won't. You can see down there, let me put this guy's baler back together. You see down there on that knife arm, it's missing there's a hook, a twine hook. Well, they just chopped where it sweeps the bill hook off right there. Well, there was always a hook that stuck up off of there. Any of you guys that own one of these things would know. They've cut that thing off of there. It's completely gone. Yeah, they've even changed these. These were a press design. Now they're a double design. I don't know whether that's good or not. Yeah, it's kind of cool. What else is different up here? I think really what they've done is just fine-tuned the whole baler. Yeah, up and underneath here. Yeah, see, this is even set up. They just multi-use the, you know, multitask with these things. They just put the different, if you have a 6-tie or a 4-tie. So, of course, this is a 4-tie. Oh, yeah, look at this. Look at the size of them rollers up on that thing. Compared to mine, on my baler, matter of fact, the ones that are on my baler are these little narrow ones. So I guess if I was to change this out, I would change the whole needle and the and that roller. That's crazy. Matter of fact, they're an offset. I guess that's just to catch the twine. They must have been having trouble with it catching twine up at the top and missing knots. The guy told me that came out to work on my baler, Steve. He said to me, he says, man, these things, he says, they've really got them so that you don't miss any knots. If you miss a knot, then you really need to go find out what the problem is, because there's a big problem. They've really come a long way in the last, say, 7 years, 6 or 7 years since mine was made. I guess I bought mine in 2005. It's actually a 2004 model, but it's 2005. Nice thing to see that they haven't changed is the undercarriage here. It's all the same. Mine's a little heavier than this one, I believe, because it's a bigger baler. But yeah, looks great. I'm glad that they didn't change that, because if they change that, that means there was a problem with the axles and stuff. What I dislike about mine are these tires. I got a lot of wear on my tires, but yeah. Yeah, okay, well, I guess that's pretty much the basic changes in the baler. You know, from what I could see, they're very similar to my old one. It's just they've beefed up the problem areas, and oh wow, look at this guy. Wish I had this on mine instead of that goddamn thing busting all the time. Just adjust it right there. I go through and I snap that bolt off. Yeah. You know what, I'm gonna look on the other side. There might, and the tongue on this thing is extremely long compared to mine. One thing I do want to look at, let me open that again. No, still a single drive. The thing with that is that runs that shaft, that bottom shaft, the shaft that goes through the pickup there, that's got to run this stub auger. And there's a lot of torque on that, and I've been snapping the center shaft on my pickup teeth. It's a little disappointing because I hate snapping. I hate snapping stuff for no reason. All they would have to do is run a shaft and we'd be good. I wouldn't have to worry about it, but oh well, such is life. Thanks for watching.